Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. I am Amber. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. It is a timeless reading. However, the energy, I did set the intentions around September and or the 9th house. This is going to be a 9th house reading. The 9th house is ruled by Jupiter. It is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. It's about expansion, luck, fortune, long distance travel, philosophy, spirituality, communication. It can also be about documents to a certain extent, passports, visas, things of that nature. Language, writing, publishing, importing, exporting. I'm particularly going to be focused on what it is that you should be taking with you into your new current situation, and what you should be leaving behind in the current situation that you're in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. We're about to hit 10,000 subscribers. I am so grateful. Thank you very much to those of you that have subscribed. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do so on my website. The link is down below in the description box. First off, I tried to do your reading last night, Cancer, and I couldn't. And then all day, like, my intentions were to do your reading and I couldn't. Right before I got ready to do your reading, my throat chakra started to get really uncomfortable. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Taurus. But I do feel like somebody's having a really hard time communicating. I also kept hearing, get your weight up. I feel like you're preparing for some type of battle. Or you've already been very much so in the midst of a battle, and you've taken some type of rest period before you re-enter this battle. I was seeing the Three of Wands and I was seeing the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands, which is the Eight of Wands energy. It's about action. It's also Jupiterian and Sagittarius energy. It's about fast communication. But I feel like you're waiting, like you're watching the battle at a distance, but you're not actively involved with it right now, but you're getting your weight up and preparing for it. Anyway, let's just get into it, okay? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give messages to Cancer for their highest good and their highest good only. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and I had to get my tourmaline. I had to sit here. I was like, oh my God, it's some negative like looming around you. I really don't feel like it's you, but I was like, ooh, okay. Anyway, Spirit, what's the strongest message for Cancer, please? Okay. A time to give rather than to take, and this is here in reverse. New moon in Virgo. Okay. Yeah, I just very much so feel an energy where you're done giving to a situation. It's an energy of snatching back. I'm feeling like pride, energy. For some of you guys, it is literally snatching back like money that you invested into a situation, power, control, etc. But I just don't feel like you're in a space of giving anymore. Bottom of the deck, you have adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Okay, so yeah, something's very close to being over, and I think that you're looking forward to it. What's the influence of this being here, Spirit, in reverse? Jupiter. Oddly enough. Now, that would make sense why the energy felt so intense and so like big and uncomfortable. Jupiter is clearly influencing the situation that you're in. You may feel that whatever it is that you're about to do or what you've already done has been a little bit risky, kind of like a gambling type of energy. You might be waiting to see what comes of it from actions that you've already taken, or you're processing or calculating what the outcome might be of an action you're planning on taking. Again, Jupiter is about enthusiasm. It's about being optimistic. It's also a very generous energy, and I'm not surprised. I kept seeing the Six of Pentacles. So I kept also hearing, thank you, Spirit. I also kept hearing someone to help you pick up the pieces. You might be dealing with someone who has moon in Taurus, moon in Libra, moon in Gemini. Could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, 7th house Gemini. I kept picking up Gemini energy, bottom of the deck. You have opposition and balance, and then you have North Node here. So the North Node actually just moved out of Gemini. And I want to say the North Node in your sign right now? In Vedic astrology, I'm pretty sure it's still in Gemini, actually. Anyway, you know, the North Node is about destiny, okay? And opposition and balance, this is my twin flame card. It's about seeing the polar opposites of a situation, but it being somewhat empowering. You may be addressing this with a situation or a person, knowing that you guys are complete polar opposites, but you're finding some type of some benefit of it, okay? There's an energy of like making something very known, and I feel like it's something that you possibly have been having a really hard time with, but that's coming to an end. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this. With Jupiter being here, time to give rather than to take being in reverse, tell me more about this energy. Ooh. Yes, you have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Yes, definitely. And then photograph, you have look at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So I kind of feel like, you know, the wheel is changing, or the wheel is turning. There are some things that possibly have been a little bit out of your control, maybe even a little bit chaotic, out of reach is something that I'm hearing. Possibly you haven't been able to communicate with somebody because they're out of reach, or somebody hasn't been able to speak to you because you're out of reach. But I think you're starting to see the bigger picture to something now that you've removed yourself from the actual battle. And I feel like you're taking a resting period before taking some type of leap. I definitely feel like you're fleeting a particular situation that could be directly related to a karmic partner. Yeah, look, top of the deck, you have separation and soulmates. There's definitely a dynamic of two situations that are going on here. One that's very much so opposing, and another that brings you some deal of balance. Show me what's just over the horizon for Cancer. That is way too much. So you have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups, Three of Swords and the Four of Wands. Like I said, I feel like you're ruminating. You're taking a pause before getting back into the circus, into the action. I think that you quite clearly, I mean, quite frankly, is what I wanted to say, is that you see complete contentment and happiness with somebody else. Somebody who's definitely outside of the situation that you're in. I'm going to put these back. And I'm going to ask again, top of the deck, you have Eight of Cups, Judgment, and the Seven of Wands. With justice in the world, there's definitely something that has to close out first. Tell me what's just beyond the horizon for Cancer. Ooh. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So now you have Jupiter here twice. Yes. That's how you get your weight up right there. You know what I mean? Yes, Page of Wands, definitely learn some type of lesson, possibly with a karmic partner. You have the King of Wands. You could be graduating or elevating yourself away from a Leo, a Aries, a Sagittarius. Queen of Swords with the Five of Cups. There you are. That's your energy. Definitely there could be a fixed sign of some sort of significance. For some of you guys, if you've been in the middle of like a legal type of battle, I see things changing. I see things taking an unexpected turn. Stay optimistic. Things are going to end up turning out in your favor. Tell me, how would Cancer view the Wheel of Fortune here? The Knight of Swords. I don't know why I'm feeling like a preservation of reputation. Like, maybe you haven't taken certain actions because you're a little bit concerned with what people may think. For some of you guys, particularly your children, okay, or people that are younger than you. Tell me more about how does Cancer view this Wheel of Fortune here for what's just beyond the horizon for them? How do they view the Wheel of Fortune? How do they view this? Definitely big changes ahead, okay? I did see 5th house a moment ago. It's Leo energy, so us coming out of Leo season definitely could bring some action. You have the 2 of Swords here coming out as an issue, but you're still in 2 minds. Some of you guys could actually have Gemini in your chart. You could have Gemini in your chart. Some of you guys could be a moon in Libra. You haven't quite made the decision yet. You're sitting still. Again, bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups and the 7 of 8 of Cups, Judgment, and the 7 of Wands. I feel like when you do decide, though, fleeting, right? It's kind of like an energy of just taking off. Spirit, how does this make Cancer feel with the Wheel of Fortune here? Maybe you kind of might be in a space where you don't really know how to feel about a particular situation. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so what is just beyond the horizon for you actually makes you feel very confident. It also makes you feel supported. Respected. So if you have been delaying some type of action or reaction to something, based on what others may think, I feel like you're going to be supported. Interestingly enough, Gemini kind of had the same energy. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, there's something very quiet and strategic, and there's the 8 of Wands. About whatever action it is that you're going to take, you're being very quiet, you're being very strategic, very methodical. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune being here with the 9 of Pentacles. Definitely for some of you guys, I see a financial gain, major financial gain. Ace of Wands here in reverse, false start. It's also a 2 of Wands energy though. If you walk the right path, make correct preparations, do be methodical about something. Now, Jupiterian energy, Sagittarius energy, like I said to begin with, there's something here that's risky that you're dealing with. And I also feel a very great energy that something about this situation that you're in, that you're trying to get yourself out of, is very familiar to something that you've had to do in the past. Don't forget the lesson that you learned. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What's the energy of the Ace of Wands in reverse? Camera. As I'm looking at photograph, camera comes out. And then you have stabbed in the back. So yeah, like I said, there's an energy of not learning a lesson twice. Okay. You have paradise, seduction, and abundance. Third party interference, it says keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what it is that you want. Some of you guys may be tempted by a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also feel an energy that you need to stand your ground with this karmic partner. Removing your emotions is something I'm also hearing. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune, please. Some of you guys are frustrated that you have to start over with something. 8 of Swords, as I say that, Gemini energy. I think this is Jupiter, actually. Pretty sure this is Jupiter and Gemini. Three of Pentacles at the bottom, Nine of Swords. Emperor with the Devil. All right. What does Cancer need to take with them to their current situation, their new current situation, the Four of Pentacles? Okay. Clearly, like I said, possibly there, I feel an energy of you allowing someone to help you pick up the broken pieces. You know what I mean? There's a Four of Cups energy here. This is possibly someone who you rejected. You might be hesitant to ask for help, or you may even just be hesitant about receiving help from this person. Tell me one more thing about the Four of Cups, because this person seems to be facing something also. I feel like you were possibly facing some type of financial loss. You have the Emperor here in reverse. This person has a lack of power in this situation right now. Devil with the Star. This person's facing lies. I don't know whose lies, if it's their own, if it's yours, but this other person who possibly is going to end up having your back is facing broken promises, lies, etc. Hence, you have look at your photos, nostalgia, make new memories. You have camera here, learning from the past, making memories. Somebody's constantly in their head. They're replaying events over and over again about a broken commitment. Ace of Wands here in reverse. This is the Emperor, but it's also the Hierophant in reverse in this particular deck. It's subversion, you know, like the overthrowing order. Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse, please. Yeah, see, it's an energy of overthrowing some type of power, overthrowing order. But there's somebody who's, one of you guys or both of you guys are going to be helping each other pick up the broken pieces from whatever's about to be uprooted. Definitely something's about to be uprooted. Clarify the Emperor in reverse with Three of Pentacles. I like you coming out as an issue. I feel like this person's not sure about how you feel about them. I don't even know that you can focus on that right now because there's something that you're dealing with. I'm looking at rats. I feel like somebody got snitched on. It's a very strong energy here with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Because, okay, the Hierophant, okay, in traditional tarot is the priest, okay? Most people go to the priest to make some type of confession. Now, in this particular deck, it's not only the Hierophant, okay, but it's also the Emperor, the Father, the Almighty, the most masculine energy, all right? And then what you have here is the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Well, they're picking up the broken pieces, but you see these rats running around? But what's been overthrown is a higher power. Or somebody's picking up the broken pieces from a decision that a higher power made. And when I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles here with the Eight of Swords, it kind of looks like somebody got locked up because of this. Somebody got locked up or somebody got trapped. You have Justice here. There's a very heavy energy around legalities. Hence, the 9th house tends to embody that. Okay, tell me about the Nine of Pentacles being here. Death. Yeah, there's a transformation for some of you guys to your singleness. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. It's exactly what it is that you want, what you deserve, what you desire. That's actually where you're headed. I feel like some of you guys are rising out of some type of marriage, divorce, whatever the case may be. You may be sharing your thoughts about this situation with a mutable sign: Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. What does Cancer need to leave behind? What do they need to leave behind in the current situation that they're in? Tower in reverse. False accusations. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody was lied on, somebody was snitched on, like something of that nature. This is focusing on healing and not being focused on upheaval. Very much so, like focusing on your true north. Hence, you had destiny out here. You had the North Node. Okay? It's like looking yourself in the mirror and understanding that things were changed. Things that have changed or will be changing are in your favor. King of Swords here. A lot of emphasis on like military, police, judge, mediator, lawyer. I'm feeling that a lot. Even here, like with the Hermit. It's like maybe you're waiting your turn to see a judge, to speak your truth about false accusations that somebody may have made about you. Page of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. It's only a matter of time. High Priestess with the Ace of Swords. Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. You're doing a lot of this in efforts of moving into a new situation, a new relationship, a new home, a new job, a new something of that nature. Tell me about the Hermit and the King of Swords, please. Tell me about the Hermit and the King of Swords. Doing things alone. Okay. Perspective. So this says gaining clarity. Yep. See the other side. So this is either an energy of somebody approaching you and they're trying to like plead their case to you, or you're pleading your case to somebody else. You're trying to get someone to see the other side of something. And it keeps drawing me back to this person, this woman. For a lot of you guys, it's a feminine energy. You're trying to get this person to see the other side of something that took place. Consideration. This is impression versus fact. So very much so rectifying what somebody thinks about you, or what they've thought about you, why you had to spend time alone. I don't know why I'm picking up the energy of somebody doing time. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Highest expression, fulfilling life purpose, soul contract, destiny, co-creating with the universe, bliss, knows worth. You're supposed to meet this person. If you don't know this person, you're supposed to meet this person. And this is not for everybody. Some of y'all gonna meet this person at a courthouse. You met them at a courthouse, you're going to meet them in the courthouse, or this is somebody who has a broader perspective of something legal that you're dealing with because they dealt with something similar. Emperor here in reverse, this could definitely be someone who's divorced and is working things out with the person that they're divorced with, the Emperor with the Three of Pentacles. And you're looking over here at this Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, which is more of like being in the negotiations of things. Eight of Swords, trying to figure out how to get yourself out of a situation, or negotiating to get out of a situation. Tell me one more thing about the Eight of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's a lot. Challenge. Delay, detour, beneficial. It says revise, rethink, follow the signs, guidance, test before leveling up, and then you have limiting beliefs and observe. Like I said, it's an energy of you stepping outside of a battle, stepping outside of a fight, so that you can figure out what move to make next. Definitely, if you're a Libra, go watch the Libra reading. I'm feeling like some of you guys have air in your chart, or you're dealing with an air sign. Some of you guys also may have mutable energy in your chart, particularly Gemini, or you're embodying this right now. Somebody's made you detached. Somebody could have rubbed you the wrong way and you totally like snatched back your emotions, your devotion. This also says enjoy the journey. The fun is getting there. Acknowledge your progress. Travel. Mental vacation. Yes. Be spontaneous. This observe says not getting caught in the story. Total acceptance of what is. Step back. See the big picture. Yeah, you're taking some time out from something. Or you're going to need to. Tell me. Okay, let me go back to... We had 25 minutes already? Okay. My bad, Cancer. I'm like, I tried to make the reading shorter this month. Let's go back because I want to give you some clarity about this, because I feel like what I asked a moment ago was what it is that you need to leave behind in your situation. You have observe, you have limiting beliefs, you have perspective, okay? Whatever it is that you thought, you need to leave that behind. Okay, the Tower here in reverse, the Hermit with the King of Swords. Okay, the Hermit is typically by him or herself. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, those are very single, almost like self-absorbed type of energies, not in a negative way, but it's an energy of you hyper-focusing on a particular subject, but not really paying attention to like the variables, the outside of it, and there's particularly somebody on the outside of this. Could be a Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Sag, that has not a better perspective of what it is that you're going through, but they have a clear perspective, while yours might be just a little bit tainted by impressions of your situation versus the facts. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, but I'm gonna start over and I want to ask again, what should you leave behind? The Devil and the Six of Pentacles. Yes, this is an energy of tit for tat, okay, particularly with a karmic partner, karmic relationship. This is also an energy of your generosity getting the best of you in a situation, you being a slave to your generosity. You need to leave. It's time to leave that behind. The Ace of Pentacles here. It's time. Time's up for somebody. Tell me what it is that Cancer should be taking with them. The Six of Wands. Whoever this person is that got your damn back. This is the same situation. It's like this person is very much so familiar with the battle that you're in. And it's not an energy of like this person fighting a fight for you, but it's an energy of this person being able to give you certain tools to keep fighting. Six of Wands, that's Jupiter and Leo, is definitely expansion of your willpower. You have the Three of Wands here. This is an energy of like heading to a safe place with this person, towards this person. This goes to the Four of Wands with the Page of Cups. Also feel an energy that somebody needs to apologize. I don't know who it is. Tell me about the Six of Wands for what it is that Cancer needs to take with them. It says passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally, having fun. And then bottom of the deck, you have hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, gambling. I told you that from the very beginning. That is this Jupiter energy sitting here at the center of your reading. There's an energy of needing to take a chance, possibly to communicate to a person about something, about how you feel, about something that you just came through or experienced, about some type of money trouble, something of that nature. You know, with passion hitting the ground, I feel like that's what you possibly have a sexual type of, yeah, it's heavy. Like there's some type of like sexual obligation, sexual attraction, possibly a obligation to children, things of that nature, family. Those are things that don't change because you get a divorce, right? You still have an obligation to your children if you have children. What's another example? If you decide to leave a job, right? You decide to leave a position, you still have the responsibility of providing for yourself, of making money. So there's something about detaching the idea of this like karmic relationship, this karmic partner, to your feelings. All right. So I'm gonna use a different deck of cards. What type of actions does Cancer need to take? The Two of Cups comes out as an issue. There's some type of new agreement or new arrangement that's an issue. Let me ask again. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. I also feel an energy of not mixing business with pleasure. The Ten of Swords. You have to let something go. Also feel an energy of avoiding someone. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Three of Cups, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. Yes, this is an energy of putting up a fight for yourself. There's too many people involved over here. Way too many people. You definitely could feel, you might feel betrayed. And it's, you know, unless you got no shade to a Scorpio, but look, unless you got Scorpio in your chart, you might have a problem with betraying a person back. But listen, I asked what actions you should take. You have the Two of Cups here coming out as an issue. So something that you're currently doing with a person, some type of agreement or something, is not going to work. No. Ten of Swords, like, no. The shit's dead. Or it needs to be. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords energy, please, for actions that Cancer needs to take. Everything's coming out as an issue. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you continuing to be trustworthy, to be depended upon. You know, Two of Wands, like I'm feeling like you need to set boundaries. For some of you guys, this is directly related to your children. Two of Wands with the Page of Pentacles here. You know, it's creating some type of path, some type of, how can I describe it? You know, like if you typically, I don't know why I'm picking up such a heavy energy around like issues with like custody with kids. Divorce, like who's gonna get what asset, whatever the case may be. Because even I keep looking at this Nine of Cups, this is like, if you live with this person, it's time to call mom, it's time to call dad, it's time to call your cousin and say, yo, I'm gonna need 6 months on the couch, bro. I'm here, come. You know what I mean? Like that's the energy that I'm feeling. Hence you have the Six of Coins here, Six of Pentacles. That's others' generosity. Okay, accepting others' generosity, reaching out for the generosity of others, somebody helping you pick up the pieces. Now with the Two of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, for some of you guys, this is an energy of like, let's just use the example of children because it is ringing so heavily. If you pick up your kids from your ex house every weekend, and you got to keep coming in contact with this person, and some days is good, and then some days this person is petty as fuck and they pick fights with you and they argue and this and that, and like you don't want to react because your kids are there, whatever. You always in this tight spot. Like you need to have somebody else go pick up the kid. You know what I mean? Go pick up the kid from daycare. Like y'all switch days where y'all something. Look, Seven of Cups, like it's an energy of exploring your options. That's also an action that you need to take. The Emperor with the Queen of Swords, being very direct, standing in your power alone. Knight of Cups with the Tower and the Devil. Tell me one more thing about what type of actions Cancer needs to take in regards to this situation just beyond their horizon. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a change of like schedule, working with someone. You have the Three of Pentacles here twice now. A Capricorn could be of some sort of significance. This is somebody else too, like letting somebody take a second look at something is what I'm hearing. Look, 8 of Cups, and what's above this is like all kinds of different, you know, like the root of infinity, right? Finding the square root of, like, it's an energy of letting somebody else calculate your next move, like not choosing what, I hope that I'm making sense. Like, you need to let somebody else see the chessboard. Thank you. You need to walk away from the chessboard. Let somebody else look at it that you trust. 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords with the 9 of Wands. Look at this. Like, before you draw your sword, out of heartbreak, out of emotion, create some type of upheaval, let somebody else take a look. All right. What can Cancer expect emotionally? Wow. Okay. Yeah, the 10 of Cups with the Magician. Getting exactly what you manifested, what you deserved. 2 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's Jupiter and Capricorn. Some of you guys are quite literally going to be closer to a Capricorn, Empress energy here. It could be a Taurus, a Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. I see you getting closer to someone. Clarify the Empress, the 10 of Cups, and the Magician, please, for what Cancer can expect emotionally. Dragonfly. Ooh, I can't make it up. Receiving what you need. Hello. Progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. You have the Dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapting to change. Endings bring new beginnings. And then you have Not Today. Not dealing, avoiding a conversation, a call, a person, boundaries, still being angry. Lighten. Oh, wow. Okay, I can't make it up, y'all. Lightning, sudden change, engagement ring, and wedding. Okay. You have the Emperor and the Empress out here. But I do feel like some of you guys are literally going through some type of separation. You're about to get right back in some type of marriage, commitment. It may not be a traditional marriage, but it's definitely commitment on the menu. I want to pick up some of these cards, actually. I wanted this to be a short reading, Cancer, but you know I'm here for you, boo. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Let me see. Yeah, I want to see if some of these cards are going to come back out for like further validation. I feel like somebody's waiting on your call. Somebody's waiting on your call. They're waiting on your return. I think somebody knows that they can help you. You might not know yet that they can help you, but they know that they can help you and they're prepared to do so. Very interesting. This is actually not that bad of a reading. Like, it's clearly something going on the star here. Yes, there's some type of healing that's going on with you right now. The 9 of Swords. Oh, that's interesting. Who was that? Yeah, that was Scorpio. That was their, I want to say that was like their last card. And it was like an energy of like, finish him. Look. And there goes that 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. It's like somebody having your back through this victory. Somebody encouraging you to move on, to move forward. Giving you some type of emotional incentive to move on, to move forward. There's some level of unexpected success. Although I think that you're avoiding somebody. Let's see, Cancer. Tell me more about what Cancer can expect emotionally. The 5 of Cups. I feel like it's a return from an old friend. It's an energy of regenerating something, repairing something after like being regretful. For those of you that have a son, this is for somebody very particular. My heart is fluttering. This is for someone very particular. Some of you guys have a son. You may have more than one son, okay? But I'm particularly seeing a Cancer that has a son that has witnessed, I'm trying not to cry. Somebody's baby has witnessed a lot of abuse. Particularly, I'm seeing emotional abuse, but it could be physical, spiritual, mental. And some of you are healing from the part of you that was thinking you shouldn't leave a particular situation because of this child or children. And you've come through some type of shedding of skin, I shall say. And now you're no longer in the skin or in the place of feeling like your child's going to be missing out on something, because you realize what all you've been missing out on. And it's directly related to somebody else. Somebody who's emotionally fulfilling, that's going to help you carry the load. I'm just seeing like somebody's children being like so delighted by the relation, like having such a good example of love, of like this relationship that you're going into. Like, just look how it's a new day dawning. Look at this baby. You know, like she's carrying, this would be your definition of the Ace of Cups, you know, which is indicative of self-love, you know, unconditional love, the energy of just having plenty, feeling fulfilled, feeling like you're on the path to your destiny, right? That is directly related to being fulfilled. And it's like, however, whatever you've been through in this previous situation, it broke you, for lack of better words. And you had little witnesses. I don't know why there's such a heavy legal vibration around this reading. But you had little witnesses, and now it's kind of like, whether you're the feminine energy or the masculine energy, like this child is just seeing something being reborn. Like it's a turning point in everybody's journey. That's what you can expect emotionally. Damn, one card, okay. It take Cancer reading to be tear jerked around here, okay? Tell me what Cancer can expect mentally, please. The Page of Wands. You learned your lesson. You're about to learn your lesson. Look, the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, I can't make it up, y'all. Look. Oh my gosh. It's like there's some type of burden you've been carrying emotionally, and somebody's been watching you carry this emotional burden. And now it's like it's your time to receive emotionally. But there's also like there's a child, or there's a childlike energy that's a part of this. Oh, this is amazing. This is really amazing. What can Cancer expect spiritually? Wow. It's the Ten of Cups, yo. Now look at this. There were 3, but there's about to be 4. You could be connecting with someone who already has children. I'm kind of feeling an energy of a blended family as well for some of you guys. The Hangman, the Ten of Cups. This is a Piscean energy. It's an energy of surrendering completely when it comes to your spiritual evolution. The Hangman, I mean, this particular card, it goes to death, to transformation. that's what you can expect. But there's a need to surrender to this. What can Cancer expect physically? What can Cancer expect physically? The Hermit. Some level of enlightenment. This is going to the Wheel of Fortune. Take some time out. For those of you that haven't taken time out yet, please do. You have the King of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and Death. There's a move that needs to be made. You need to be very direct about it. But this is Hermit energy. I'm sorry, this is Virgo energy. You need to be methodical as well. Something about bearing truth. Bear your truth. Bearing truth. Okay. I want to use these. Let me just ask what the outcome is, and then I'm going to get you some advice. What's the outcome for Cancer? What's the outcome? Didn't I say it was a Capricorn? Ooh, baby. The Hierophant and the Four of Wands. Listen, it's not going to be for everybody, but I do see marriage here for some. Somebody done made up their mind. Tell me how this outcome makes Cancer feel. Look, the Nine of Wands. Is somebody else looking on the outside? You got the Star here. Definitely brings you some level of wish fulfillment, inspiration, hope, joy. You have your eye on somebody. This is you getting what it is that you need. Okay. Okay. Let me get you some advice, Cancer. If you're still with me, like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this resonates. What's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice? What's the advice for Cancer? Don't let pride get in your way. And this is coming out as an issue. It says work through your fears. Now, from the very beginning, I told you guys that I feel like some of you guys are hesitant to make a move or to react to something because of what others may think of you, or what you, it's a preservation of reputation is something that is strong here. You have step outside of your comfort zone, North Node again, and then you have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Again, like I said, for those of you that are involved in something that is like legal, I see that turning out for you in a very, very good way. All right, but don't let pride get in your way. There's an energy of bearing the truth. Okay, Cancer, that's your reading. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.